The MLB postseason gets underway tomorrow after the postseason brackets got locked in last night. For more, let's bring in Morgan Sword. He's the Executive Vice President of Baseball Operations for Major League Baseball. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for having me.
So what should fans be excited the most about this postseason? And after this season, how would you describe parity around the league right now?
Yeah, we're set up for a very exciting month of October here. We've played this season with some pretty significant new rule changes in Major League Baseball. The games are about half hour shorter. There's more stolen base activity than any time in the last 30 years. The athleticism of today's players is on display in a new way that's been really well received by fans. So, the style of play is going to be unlike something we've seen in the playoffs, in my lifetime. And secondly, there's a number of teams that are new on the scene this year that are going to be pretty exciting to watch.
So let's talk a little bit about the changes. I, for one, kind of like a shorter game. You know what I mean? So I'm curious about the kind of feedback that you've been getting from fans about the changes this season and whether or not there'll be any more changes coming.
Yeah, the feedback's been overwhelmingly positive. Fans voted with their feet, and we had the biggest attendance increase we've had in 30 years in baseball this year. Fans have responded very positively to a quicker game that's better paced, better rhythm, and getting the kids in bed a little bit earlier.
You've seen attendance rise this season when compared to last season. What do you think helped draw in additional fans?
Yeah, I think we're more consonant at 2.5 hours with some of the other entertainment options people have. You think about movies and shows and other sports. I think that amount of time is a better fit into people's lives these days.
So Commissioner Manfred addressed the idea of expansion earlier this year. Could we see the league, expanding, adding a few more teams?
Yeah, he said historically that we were going to wait on that issue until the stadium situations in Oakland and Tampa were resolved. And hopefully we're approaching the end of that process and, we can turn our attention to other things.
Have you considered inviting Taylor Swift to any of your games in order to boost interest and ticket sales?
That's a pretty good idea. I bet we have something in the mail to her already.
All right.
Could the league implement a salary floor in its next CBA?
Yeah, so that stuff is governed by our labor agreement with our players union. So the current one's in place until 2026. But we would talk about things like that with the players when we get to 2026.
So there has been some sort of financial concerns with Bally Sports, which broadcasts some of the league's teams. What could the future look like when it comes to broadcasts?
Yeah, I think this has been a disruptive time in the media space, and I think we're hoping to view it as an opportunity for baseball. I mean, one of the long-standing frustrations of baseball fans is the way that games are currently delivered across the United States, and we don't have the access that we'd like to have and the reach that we'd like to have in all the homes in the United States. So. I do think that on the other side of this crisis is a better watching experience for baseball fans and an easier time seeing the teams that they love.
What about streaming? I mean, is that something that the league's entertaining?
Yeah, and we currently have a streaming product that we offer outside of the markets to teams. But if you look at the experience that the Diamondbacks and Padres have had this year, where we actually took over televising of their games, we've been able to offer a streaming option in those cities to those fans, which has dramatically expanded access to their team. So again, I think this is on the other side of this is a really happy ending. We just got to get through it.
Right, Morgan Sword, thank you very much.
All right, thank you guys.